Welcome everyone. I'm Joe Atkinson, the Chief Products and Technology Officer at PwC. For some of you, you've been along the way with us as we've taken this journey in adopting and deploying new technologies. And for some of you, this may be new to you in terms of PwC's strategy with respect to technology. But for all of you, a warm welcome as we take the journey together. I know that, like all of you, you're all seeing, as we are, that the pace of change and the demands of technology are not getting any slower. In fact, they're speeding up, and expectations that we place on our people are only going up at the same time. We all recognize that we can make significant investments in technology without actually seeing the business outcomes that we're after. And today, we're going to be talking about how we have raised the bar on our own people and taken that asset and shared it with our clients so that we can all get better business outcomes out of the technology that we're investing in. At PwC, as we've taken on this journey, we've invested more than $3 billion in the technologies and tools and in our people to help create better value and better innovation for our clients. One of the platforms that we've leveraged and one of the great outcomes of this investment is a platform we call Digital Lab. Digital Lab is a sharing platform where our people can share the digital assets, the automations, and the creativity that they have with 285,000 people around the world, covering 157 countries. And while we watched that innovation at scale, one thing became very clear, and that is that there was an opportunity for us to take that same creative innovation and share it with our clients. That allowed us to take our Digital Lab platform and create an offering to our clients that we call Digital On Demand. Digital On Demand leverages the great assets of Azure and the ability that Azure created for us to innovate at speed and scale around the world. And to hear a little bit more about that development and what it was all about, I'm very pleased to be joined today by two of our product engineers, Robin and Brian, who are going to tell you more about it. So Robin, Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Joe. I'm really excited to be here today to talk about Digital On Demand. As Joe mentioned, as a firm, we have been on a digital journey over the last few years. We gave our people low-code technology tools like Microsoft's Power Platform and the skills to be successful using them. We also encouraged our people to develop automation and think about how they apply technology in new ways. The response was amazing. Over 6,500 automations were developed. These automations span numerous organizational functions and industries and have fundamentally changed the way our people work. We developed Digital Lab and a data management platform, both on the Azure stack, to enable our people to share, scale, and collaborate. We know from our clients that automation and upskilling are top of mind. Time and time again, we're asked, how do we get started? Where do we start? And is there anything that could accelerate our journey? And that's how Digital On Demand began. Digital On Demand is PwC's marketplace of digital assets that allows our clients to accelerate digital transformation and automate at scale. It's how we're helping our clients work faster and work smarter. We pack Digital On Demand with a robust inventory that's expanding and evolving. The inventory has business-specific automations, productivity assets, and accelerators. We started with a focus on the finance function, tax, procure to pay, order to cash, and are moving on to the other functional areas within our clients' organizations, such as HR, IT, sales, and marketing. Many of the assets were developed in the Power Platform that customers can easily integrate into their environments and use. Every single asset includes technical specifications and has been developed leveraging PwC's subject matter knowledge in the areas of tax, accounting, audit, treasury, and more. Working with Microsoft and leveraging the Microsoft stack from an infrastructure perspective allowed us to innovate quickly and bring Digital On Demand to market. With that, Brian, I'll pass it over to you to talk about how we develop Digital On Demand leveraging Microsoft.
Thanks, Robin. When building Digital On Demand, we were motivated to get these game-changing automations in the hands of our customers quickly. But recognizing that a library of assets could be daunting at first, we wanted to craft an interface that was both intuitive for our users and allowed them the mechanism to search what was most impactful for them. But it also had to integrate with their current organization. I wanted to make sure that our team focused on the user experience and the capabilities, not the complexities of the infrastructure or the daunting task of deploying hosting services and configurations. That's why we partnered with Microsoft on this. Some of the key performance indicators and architectural goals for digital on demand were we wanted a 100% serverless environment. No servers at all, no exceptions. We needed this environment to be able to scale, not only handle the current load, but be able to handle surges during key times within the business process. We needed this to be a highly available environment. The environment had to work dev through production. We had to be able to support the current data sovereignty laws and also have configurations available to support future data sovereignty laws. We wanted an integrated DevOps process that provided a single push-button automated process to take our code from QA to prod with no manual interventions, including firewalls, configurations, and the code itself. The most critical component that we added to this platform is that every component touching the platform had to have a defined SLA and performance metrics associated with them, and those metrics needed to be synthetically monitored that gave us a single view of the entire health of the platform. To these ends, we set out to build digital on demand as a cloud-native platform, using Azure App Service as a scalable way to host our Node.js application, Cosmo DB to provide a lightning-fast document store for our unstructured data, and Redis Cache to put all of our key data in memory. These three together helped us achieve our goal of a scalable platform with under 3 seconds page load time. Blob storage, along with some of the other Azure Key Vault components, allowed us to secure that information while aligning with any data sovereignty laws. We were able to provide robust searching and filtering using Azure Cognitive Services and allowing metadata to be tagged at the right level. We used Front Door as a secure way to make sure that we were able to load balance over multi-regions. Signal R was used to provide an app communication between the underlying AI and automation services with the application itself. And then Power Platform. We leveraged Power Automate for our workflow. We leveraged Power BI as a way of serving up dashboards. And for our data ingestion, we leveraged Dataverse as a way to provide a standard model to the underlying systems and abstract the data ingestion from the components which we interface with. Our premium cloud-based assets were designed to allow our customers to leapfrog their competitors by leveraging PwC's investment in AI at a fraction of the cost. We developed these solutions on Azure so we could expose PwC's AI assets to our customers in a seamless manner. We also provided a user interface that allows the customer to use the power of the compute associated with our AI assets while extracting the data ingestion from the actual asset. All this was put together using a queue-based architecture that enables us to add different AI and automation technologies to digital on demand in a seamless way, providing the mechanisms where the individual assets can talk back to the applications. Thanks for spending some time with us today, seeing how PwC and Microsoft teamed to bring digital on demand to the marketplace. Robin, back to you.
Welcome to Digital on Demand. The gallery is where our customers would spend most of their time. It's where they can browse the entire automation inventory. As the inventory continues to expand, they can leverage the filters to find assets that relate to them. Let's jump into one of the assets that Brian referenced earlier. Extract information from standard contracts leverages AI to extract text and perform predictive analysis. You could see on the details page information on how to use the asset and what it does. Users can run the asset directly from Digital on Demand, leveraging Microsoft's capabilities. These assets give our customers the ability to benefit from PwC's AI capabilities, and the investment that we have made in data science. We have also organized the asset by processes to make it easy for our customers to find assets that relate to the work they're doing. For example, if I'm part of the tax function, I'll leverage the tax planning and accounting process map to see a step-by-step blueprint of how I complete my job and the automations that can support me. Processes is where we've strung together assets to drive an end-to-end automated process. I know that was a really high-level demo, but wanted to show you Microsoft technology in action through Digital on Demand. Thank you very much for your time today. With that, Joe, I'll pass it over to you.
Robin and Brian, thanks for sharing Digital on Demand with the Ignite attendees today. It's really never been more clear, particularly in our work from home environment, how important technology is to not only getting our jobs done, but now as innovation continues at scale and at pace, to unlock new innovations that create capacity for all of our people to drive better outcomes, not only for our companies, but for our clients and the communities that we serve. Digital on Demand now brings a set of curated and enterprise-grade assets to the finance function, and that is just the beginning. We're building the assets for the future functions today, and we'll continue to deploy those assets through the Digital on Demand portal. At PwC, we're committed to developing technologists and professionals for the digital age. I've said often that there are no more just tech jobs and non-tech jobs. All of us need to adopt and deploy technology in the kinds of ways that our organizations and our clients require. And as we develop professionals with those skills, we can better serve our clients, and again, we can better serve the broader communities in which we work and live. We are very proud of what we've done with Digital on Demand, and particularly proud and grateful for the partnership with Microsoft. The Azure platform is speeding up our innovation, and it is expanding our scale around the world. We're looking forward to deploying more of our PwC products with our Azure colleagues as we move forward. And with that, I want to thank you all for joining us today at Ignite. I hope you've enjoyed learning more about Digital on Demand and how we're using Azure to bring it to life. And if you want to find out more, just check out the PwC website or the Microsoft website, and you can dig in a little further. I hope everybody's enjoyed their Ignite experience and wish you all a great day.